So how often should you be uploading to royalty-free libraries? This applies for beginners and as well for experienced composers. In my experience, one track a week can work wonders. This is if you keep uploading on a regular basis, meaning that you just don't upload one track one week and then forget about it, but you keep uploading week after week, one track every single week for a period of time. This is month of uploading on a regular basis. Now, if you can do more than one track a week, this is fantastic. Obviously, one track a week means that you're composing one fresh new piece of music track plus all the edits and everything, file preparation. In a week, I believe that is enough for most composers, especially in the beginning stages. When you are more experienced, you can probably compose 2 or 3 tracks really quickly on a weekly basis, and you can actually do the edits, file preparation, and upload even more. But you will be uploading once a week as well, but in this case you're going to be uploading 3 tracks in one go. That way you can build up momentum very fastly. Now here's what I learned in all of these years of uploading music. When I first started, I started in a very slow pace. I started really slow. I was composing one track a month, maybe, if I was lucky, and not to mention rejections. I will get rejections, so I will work on one whole track for a whole month, upload the track, and then get rejected. And that's just a horrible way to go. That's why you need to build up momentum. Especially in the early stages, you need to start working on a lot of music, start uploading, and keep in mind that some of the music might get rejected, and that's perfectly fine. That's what happens when you do music licensing, especially the royalty-free libraries. You might get rejected, and that's perfectly fine. Now, if you start uploading just one music track once a week on a Friday, you select that day as your upload day. You upload one music track that day. So that means that you're going to compose a brand new music track and you're going to upload it on Friday. When you start composing 2 music tracks in 1 week, you can upload that same day, that is your upload day, 2 music tracks in one go. Then you build up momentum up to 3 tracks in one go, then 4. If you can upload multiple tracks on just one day in one go, you're going to build momentum and build your catalog and your portfolio much faster. Now, I know that a lot of things can happen in a week. This last week for me has been crazy here in the Stock Music Licensing headquarters. We had issues with the website. We had issues with my landing pages, where it's people that join my world of Stock Music Licensing community. They can download my free guide. We had massive issues with the website. In the end, we had to sort it out myself, or ourselves. I mean that my wife helps me with this. Thank God I have a tech-savvy wife that helps me with all this. We had a family scare as well with my youngest daughter, Melina. She's over there playing. We found her choking on a 50 cent the other day. This all happened in this week. We had to just really quickly, my wife put her hand inside her mouth, but it was like a horrible moment. If you have kids, you know how it is. It's just been mental. I had one-on-one coaches as well this week with multiple students, very busy. I couldn't upload a video this week because of many things that happened, life as it is, and that's why I'm doing this video. So you can commit to just one day, so you don't let life happen, okay? Life is gonna take over, so you have to be prepared, okay? Now, I've been doing this for years, and I have multiple students telling me, how do I keep up with the upload process? And I say, well, it's not easy, but I've been uploading forever. My life is an upload life, so I'm always uploading music, I'm always uploading videos, I'm always uploading something online, content. And that's why I think that it's important to have a routine and have a schedule, so you don't let life take over you, okay? Like it happened to me this week, and this week has been special in the sense that a lot of things happen, especially when you have technical issues like the website, which I have, many things happening at the back end. So when something like this happens and I contact my email provider and they don't really helping as fast as you wish, and the same with a website, which is 2 different things happening at the same time. But if they're not communicating and working together, that means that you cannot get my free guide. Now, all of this have been sorted thanks to my wife. She gets all the credit of this because I was just going like a maniac, telling her we just need to fix this, And my wife, if you've been following me, she helps me with all of this. Now, this week a lot of things happen. I've been uploading to Envato Elements some of my music. And it's really exclusive, the whole Envato Elements things. If you think that it's exclusive and you're from the outside, once you're in the inside, it's even more exclusive. Meaning that the treatment is different. I'm gonna share more about this in future videos. I've been invited by a new library as well. Really interesting library. They're targeting a different marketplace, different demographics, and I'm really fascinated by that. I'll share more about this later on, if I'm gonna be joining or not. They approach me. People have been approaching me, especially for new libraries to join in, and I'm really excited. But this week has been crazy, you know, and that's why I'm doing this very quick video here on a Sunday, because I couldn't do a YouTube video this week with everything that happened. Website down, child choking on a coin, one-on-one coaching things, paralyzed by fear because of whatever happened with my kid, and try to get stuff done at the same time. Try to take the family as well to the beach. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioning right now. Over here in summer it's really, really hot. You know, here we have, I don't know how you call them in English, but in Spanish I believe it's called chicharras. And this is the sound of summer here in Greece, and this is how it sounds like. So I have the windows open, it's a little bit noisy, and you know, I'm just being crazy busy this week, and I feel like I'm a little bit behind with my work. But you know, technical issues are gonna happen, websites down, problems, you know, kids choking on coins, you know, and the week goes so fast. Monday starts it, and then all of a sudden we're on Sunday already, and all of these things have happened. And you know, I did a podcast episode as well. I managed to do that very quickly. I do my podcast the same week. I don't do them I don't batch them. I don't record like 5 episodes in one go. I do once a fresh new episode every week. But it's just one of those things, and I try to really keep on top of it. But this week has been completely mayhem, crazy. And I know that it's the same for you. You're busy, you have responsibilities, you have life happening to you as well. That's why it's important to commit to 1 day a week to upload your music slowly. If you're starting out, it's very important that you compose one fresh music track and upload that at the end of the week on Friday. So you have from Monday to Thursday to really compose, mix, master, file preparation, and then upload on Friday. It might seem like it's not a lot, but for a beginner it's a lot, okay? Then you can start with 2 tracks in that same week and upload 2 tracks at the end of the week on Friday, then 3, then 4, and then eventually you might be even able to do 1 track a day. I've done a video about this, of how you can start composing a new music track every day. 1 track a day keeps failure away, okay? I coined that phrase, by the way. So what I'm trying to say here is that the more you have a schedule and a routine, the more chances you'll have to be successful. Keep in mind that those tracks that you upload, some of them might be rejected. Some of them are not going to make it, and that's perfectly fine. But if you keep the momentum and you keep that stamina of recording, composing, file preparation, and uploading the same day on a Friday, for example, it's a good routine to have, and eventually you're going to build your catalog. It's going to start growing, a body of work. It's going to be faster to build. When you get invited by libraries, like it has happened to me, if this happens to me, it can happen to you. There's no biggie here, especially if you have an online presence. And go and check that episode of the podcast, okay, where I share a little bit of the tactics that I'm doing in order to get my music out there, and in order to create some kind of attention and create some kind of a online presence, so you don't go and approach libraries. Libraries are going to come and approach you and say, I've heard your music track on YouTube. Would you like to join our new library that is going to be launching soon? More about this library in the future videos. And I just want to share, I feel like I have a lot of things to share with you because I've been a whole week quiet here on my channel. Now, on a quick update, the website is fine, it's working perfectly fine. If you're somebody that is new to music licensing or to royalty-free libraries, download my free guide, link in the description. Okay, these are the issues that we had all this week. People were going in and they couldn't get the guide because the people where I paid for this to have my landing page and have everything working smoothly, there were some issues for some reason, okay? And that's why I'm paying the service for this. But you know, this is what happens, you know, things could go wrong. Like Murphy's Law said, anything that could go wrong will go wrong. Anyways, it's been a fantastic week nevertheless. I'm really grateful and I'm happy for everything. I'm happy that my kid did not choke on that 50-cent coin. Horrible moment, man. It's like for 3 seconds I'm here doing my work, my music, and the next thing you hear is just I'm screaming, my wife going, and my in the next room, my youngest daughter like choking on some coin. Just fucking horrible. 1 second, the kid could just grab something and then swallow it, you know? Nick, come over here. You are the responsible for a lot of, I'm going white because of her. Thanks a lot for all the love and support. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks a lot for all the comments, for all the private messages. It really means the world to me. We're back, okay? We're online. We're going in full on. It doesn't matter if it's summer. We work hard and we play hard. We've been going to the beach this week as well. I took my youngest daughter Melina to the beach, like I mentioned, and my wife. We've been going throughout weekdays because it's less busy, and we try to avoid the weekends. And you know, that's the beauty of working from home. And we try to compensate for all the ups and downs. And whenever we experience some kind of struggles, you know, we always remind ourselves of how lucky and how grateful we are of everything. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.